Boys, girls, and pandas, I have got a banger today. We are going to go through one of my games on my stream yesterday, around D1, mid D1, low master MMR, where we verse a master OTP Elise, and we get jungle diff disgustingly early game. But we stay cool, calm, and collected, managed to bring the game back. If you want to get better at jungle, if you want to get better at League, stay and watch this video till the end, because I show you exactly how to come back from a huge team deficit, how to stay cool, how to stay in the game, and how to put the enemy behind when they're ahead. How is that possible? Stay, watch, and you'll find out exactly how. Okay, so going into this game, I want to make sure that my red isn't getting invaded, because red is so important as a jungler. It gives you slow on your autos, it makes sure that you regen, it gives you so much fighting potential. So in Masters, they really love to invade on your red. So that's definitely one of my main priorities. My second priority is I want to try to get vision with my recall on the Raptors if possible, to see where Elise is pathing. Elise is someone who likes to get level 3 and then fucking tower dive because she's cringe. So we want to get some vision, and we actually do manage to get it this game. On a recall too, so we'll defo catch her if she does go to Raptors. Don't... Oh my god! Don't watch that. Just don't talk to me! Now the flash is bad, I fat fingered that, so already off to a terrible start. And if you're wondering, I'm starting top, as pathing into Shen isn't something that I think is very profitable. Also, Elise can threaten a level 3 tower dive on my low mobility Aphelios, and they don't really have that many tools. Like Bart doesn't really have that many tools to stop the tower dive, especially if he uses Q. So I want to be bot side just to protect my Aphelios from that. Again, like Aphelios into Elise is pretty scary, so I just want to be there to defend if needed. So we're pathing down, and I actually do track her on the Raptors, so I know she's pathing bot. I guess I can get... I was about to say! I guess I can get invaded! Now, as you saw in that clip, I completely forgot that Elise could invade. For some reason in my mind, I just assumed she wouldn't. And by the time my mind calculated the fact that she could, I'd already put myself in a position where I was fucked if she did. And turns out, she did invade me. You need to be checking to see if aggressive jungler like Lee Sin, Elise, Rengar is invading. You need to be playing smart and safe and making sure that even if they are there, you're fine, and that you can basically play to reduce their tempo. If I don't die here, she loses so much from failing her invade, so that's definitely a priority, and next time, definitely something to look at. I path to my top side because I don't want to be around a level 4 Elise, and as you can see, I got the mid flash. The reason I path top here is because my level 2 camps are spawning soon, and also because level 4 Elise is in the bot side, she still has to clear her level 1s in her bot jungle. So as long as I keep up the tempo and maybe get some deep vision in her top jungle, I know that I can do that for free. So Fiora recalls, I got mid flash, got some deep vision in Elise's jungle top side, and so now our level 2 jungle camps are spawning. We want to get these off the map as soon as possible. I see so many low elo players forgetting or just being really slow and lazy with their jungle camps. You want to get your camps off the map as soon as possible, and if you're not doing that, you need to be getting ganks or some kind of kills or some kind of tempo lead. Otherwise, you're wasting your time and you're losing so much value. While clearing, I see Elise on Raps, and then instead of going into the bush that I've warded, she passed towards top side. So I go top as well to cover and maybe get a counter gank. Unfortunately, the counter gank fails. Fiora doesn't really path very well here. I think she could have baited into my W. Maybe I should have held my W for a bit longer. It's a really hard one. Maybe I should have just let Fiora fight and been really patient and let her bait it with her life. But yes, anyway, it fails, and so I end up recalling in the top bush. And waves pushing, so it's actually good for Fiora. Back here, we just protected Fiora. That's all we needed to do. Very good, very good. So yeah, as you can see, I do get killed, and you know what, ordinarily I feel like most people get tilted at this point, but the key to being a good jungler is if you can get put behind like this and stay cool and keep coming back and keep fighting, just like in boxing, the person who can get hit and keeps coming back with energy, those are the scariest people. You can't tilt in these positions. All you can say is my bad because it is your bad, and move on and try to make it back. So again, here we're not tilting, we're trying to get back into the game. We are behind on tempo. When you're behind on tempo, you want to avoid the person who is above tempo. So we're trying to path opposite to Elise and clear the camps. Really, you want to just clear your camps and stay away from her and see if you can make plays wherever she isn't. Now, while I'm clearing my level 2 bot side, I do see that she shows on my pink ward into her red. I know that she hasn't had time to clear her bot side level 2s yet. So this is a perfect opportunity for me to snipe her level 2 camps in bot side and maybe get something. So I do go and check, and her blue is up, and we managed to snipe the blue, which is pretty big. Again, when you're behind, you need to be looking for these opportunities, because taking their camps, although it might not seem like it, reduces their tempo and gets you back into the game. So these are key moments that get you back and keep you in the game. So after this, Victor takes a little bit of a scuffle with Elise. She's level 5 though, so she can't really do too much. I just show up mainly to make sure that he can't die. Bot is being pushed in. Bot's being pushed in. I know that Elise has no top camps, so she can either invade me on my blue, which is unlikely, or do a free dragon with bot prior. We probably know that she's going to do dragon. Now, another thing that's key when you're behind, okay? Give dragons. Do not fight dragons when the enemy is ahead. My bot is behind. They have no prio, and Elise is strong. I'm 2 kills down, and the key here is to give the dragon and make sure that we're sucking up resources on the other side of the map, making sure that we're staying in the opposite side of her, making sure we're staying relevant. My job right now is to ensure my relevance at any cost, and make sure that I'm not giving any more resources. After dragon, I see that Elise overextends and stays for a trade on my bot lane, probably on my red. So because of this, I look to punish and take Rift Herald. So now we've traded an objective. Again, if they are doing dragon, look to see if you can do Rift. I wouldn't say rush Rift every time, because I feel like a lot of the time you can get baited by Rift Herald. But do look to see if you can do Rift and punish the enemy jungle as soon as they overextend or stay. Do the Rift. Definitely something that I learned in Masters, something that I was flamed for a lot lol when I started losing games. So I do the Rift, I do the Scuttle, and I realize that Elise's Raptors are up. This is really big for me, because remember, she's actually ahead of me in tempo, so these are higher level Raptors than my Raptor camp. So if we can take these, it's really, really nice for my tempo. Vex does see me, however, and does interrupt me, but I take the fight because I have ult, and Vex missed his ult. If anything, it's actually pretty good because I take Vex's ult as a resource from them. I have no items. I literally have like a dagger and a fucking boot, so I'm really not going to win that fight. But we managed to burn Vex flash and ult, so it's good for my Victor. It means that Victor's in a nice spot in mid, not really going to be threatened anytime soon, especially by the Vex Shen combo, right? Fiora dies in top, and so I look to clear the wave. Now again, here, I know a lot of people will tell you, don't care about the top, soak up the resources, but for me, I think top is definitely the kind of lane where if you just are like a waste man and you just take their stuff, like it affects them more than a bot lane. Like I don't really mind too much taking an ADC's resources because he has a support, and the lane is way less dictated by like the 1v1 or the duel, right? Or power spikes. Top lane is not that case. Like in top lane, you need your top lane to have resources. Otherwise, he will get dominated. Especially someone like Fiora, I really want them to have resources. And Fiora doesn't seem that bad actually as well. So I really do, like, I'm relying on her to carry too. You can't just take everything from everyone and expect to win the game. Like you really do have to understand that your team will also win conditions. Now again, I'm staying away from my bot side because I know that Elise is there. I really want to play opposite sides from Elise, and unfortunately, this is where your laners can start to get tilted. Now here though, luckily I've got a decent bot lane. They're not playing too tilted. They're playing losing side. A lot of bot lanes here I've had when they just don't understand about playing opposite sides. They will tilt and they'll scream FF. In these situations, you just mute them, I'm not gonna lie, you just mute them. But here, we're doing the correct thing. So, Victor gets picked in mid, I couldn't really do anything. And at this point, Victor says, yeah, it's GG. Now, this is the turning point. I really want to highlight this moment. My Victor says, yeah, it's GG. It's 2-8, my bot lane got dived, first turret taken. They took the dragon, my top lane got solo killed just minutes before. This game is FF'd by most of you. I know for a fact you guys click the S on this FF. A lot of you guys watching, okay? Now, in these situations, you have to stay cool, okay? I'm not saying that it's good to stay cool. I'm saying that in order to achieve your true potential as a League of Legends player, you have to stay cool in these spots, okay? Mute your team. If people are screaming FF, people are saying GG, mute them. These are the moments that decide what kind of person you are, okay? Be the struggler. Be the struggler. Don't be the quitter. That's cringe. And this game's going to show you exactly why staying cool, calm, and collected will win you more games. It will get you to where you want to be. Okay. Sorry about that rant, but I'm passionate, okay? I'm passionate about that. Now, again, what do? I type to my team, don't let Elise tilt you. Shutdowns are a comeback mechanic. Okay? Regardless of how tilted my team is, regardless of like what their mental state is, I just say don't let Elise tilt you. I don't fight back. I don't tell them like you're dumb. I just say don't let her tilt you. Like comeback, shutdowns are a comeback mechanic, and we focus up. Now we path bot. I know Elise took my red. I know for a fact. I've seen it. She was in my bot side, right? Luckily she didn't take my Krug, so it's good. Again, now you have to remember, I took her Raptors, I took her blue, I took my top side, I took my Krugs. I'm actually pretty good. I'm quite relevant. Dragon's coming up. My bot has no prio, so I'm probably gonna have to give the second dragon, but that's fine. We're chilling. We're staying cool, calm, and collected, and we're trying to stay relevant. No, I have no camps up now, so I'm kind of just looking to play reactively. Now, my Bard gets caught way too deep. Shen pops R. So here, in this spot, I know they're going to do dragon. And so I want to go to top side. I want to look at Lisa's camps. I want to see if there's anything I can take. Oh, actually, first I try to see if I can get a jinx, but nothing can happen. I'm looking to see if I can make anything happen top. Looking to take her camps. Again, boom. What's that? Her level, I don't know what Raptors this is, but it's like level 5 or something. Really good. We're taking this from her. Nice. Perfect. We see that Shen's low. Oh, what's this? Is that a red buff? Yeah, yoink. I'll take that too. So again, she's getting dragon. But look at this. We're taking red. We're taking her Raptors. This is nice for us. This is nice for us, guys. This is actually so nice for us. This is huge. So yes, we're taking red. We're taking Raptors. And Shen's low. Now Bard roams top because again, there's no dragon. We're not contesting dragon. We're not going to take that losing fight. And boom. Now look at what I say. But what's that? That's it. You just need one kill, okay? You just need one kill to change the game. And I'm gonna show you guys why you don't give up. Watch me pop the fuck off right now. Look at that. I say I'm gonna show you guys why you don't give up. You use this momentum, okay? All you need in a game, no matter how behind it is one kill. One kill, especially when you're farming the way that I've been farming. Because remember, I'm relevant. I'm only 1-2 right now. I was 0-2, but I was relevant. Why? Because I was sucking up resources on the map. You'd remember, League, you don't need kills to be fed in League. You don't. You can get fed off CS. Kills are just one way to get gold and EXP, okay? Now, there are many other ways. And as a jungler especially, people don't understand that. Your jungle farm is so crucial, and the enemy jungle farm is crucial. A jungler who doesn't keep track of their farm, who only ganks, is going to get out jungled if they make a mistake, if they slip up, because once they do slip up, the person who has been farming, once they get shutdowns, once they get kills, immediately surpass them in tempo. Please remember this. This is so key. So what do we do here? Boom. Take our top. We take our top side. We're farming. We're taking up top side. And again, what are we doing? We got a kill. We are not fighting. Remember, although we got a shutdown, although we're strong, we are not fighting Elise. We're staying away. We're staying away until we get a favorable fight, until they overextend. We're not trying to do any fair fights, okay? We're trying to wait and see if we can make... Wait for them to mess up. Wait for them to miss position and punish, okay? So here, I decide to recall first. I've got 1.7k. I want to buy my Nashes. I want to buy my Nashes. I choose to recall. I want to buy my Nashes. And I want to go to Elise's bot side. Why? Because I know she's going to be playing for Rift Herald, right? I know that she wants to look at this Rift Herald. This Elise is a ganker. She wants to take objectives. That's fine. I'm going to let her take the Rift Herald. Again, guys, what we're doing, we're not like Omega storming or Omega fighting all the objectives, okay? We're giving. We're giving. And what we're going to do, we're looking to clear the bot wave that's crashing and look to counter jungle Elise's bot side. Now, Elise, after this game, Elise during the stream, and she was saying that she was waiting for me to show on the map before she did Rift. Now, because she took so long to do Rift, because she took so long doing nothing, and I went straight to my Krugs, I took the... no, actually, I left the bot wave for Aphelios, but I went straight to my Krugs, I go straight to her jungle. Oh my god, this is huge. I get deep vision in her jungle. Remember, third dragon is important. We want to win the third dragon fight, okay? Third dragon is really important. So we're just trying to get as strong as we can before third dragon. I'm getting vision in her bot side. And guess what? Third dragon's coming up. The vision will be relevant later. So we're getting vision in her bot side. Again, we know Elise's top side. So my team aren't probably going to die to it. And we're taking her newly spawned camps in her bot side. This is huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's so huge. And I'll tell you, and I'll show you exactly why. Now, Victor dies in mid. FF vote. What do? Nah. We ain't FFing. I remember in this crew, okay? In this crew, if you're subscribed to me, if you're following me on Twitch, we're a crew, okay? You're part of the crew. The Panda Senpai fucking crew. The fucking kingdom. And in this kingdom, we do not give up, okay? We don't raise quitters. Now, Jinx is low mid. I look to see if maybe I can get a flash E onto her and ult away. I'm not able to. This is fine though. Remember, we're not trying to take this fight. Well, I'm not trying to fight them here actually. I know Vex doesn't have R, so that's why I'm kind of more aggressive in my positioning, in my pathing. But again, we're not trying to fight here. If anything, we're staying cool, calm, collected, and we're just farming here. We're just farming. Remember, we had a successful thing. We took all of Elise's bot side. She has no farm in her bot side. No farm. Elise hasn't been farming jungle camps for a while now, okay? So she's actually, although she's been getting kills, she is losing a lot of tempo here. And I'm getting a level lead, for sure. I'm getting an EXP lead. Now, Dragon's coming up. 1 minute till Dragon. Elise gets traded, actually, by my Fiora. And if you look, I'm, at this point, 2 levels up on the Elise. That is insane. That is insane. 2 levels up, okay? 2 levels up. 1, 2. The kills are 4 to 12, okay? And I'm 2 levels up. How insane is that? Third dragon's coming, and I'm in the ideal position to make the change, to make the play that completely changes the state of this game. So, recall. We buy. Remember, buying before the dragon is so important. We buy boots and an extra crystal, give us a bit of extra HP, and we are pathing to the third dragon. Now we are a bit late, and you could say that maybe me farming my top camps could be a misplay, but I really did want to have as many items, as many stats as I could before the fight, and because we're a bit late, Victor gets picked. Now, remember, in this situation, if they just force the dragon here, I actually think it's very hard for us to come back. I've got ult, so I can steal, but it's really hard. But what do? They use Rift, and they're ahead. They're 13 kills to 4. They overextend, and boom! Are you ready? Bang! What did I say? What did I say? What did I say? That's why we stay cool! That's why we stay cool, calm, and collected, bro! Two-level gap! Now I'm hyped at this point, okay? I'm fucking popping off, okay? I'm popping off. As I should be, okay? I'm a king. So are you guys. Don't forget that. Kings and queens. And we're a king. We stayed cool. We kept our head in the game, and look. Just like that. I went from being 1-2 to 3-2-1. Shutdowns. Gotten. I took her blue and Gromp again. How does she come back into this game? How does she come back into this game? I've taken so much of her farm. I've got 2k. We got the dragons. What does that mean? They don't even have soul point anymore. This game's going to get dragged out. And you know for a fact, when it's dragged out, when Elise is so behind and it's dragged out, bro, this is my game. This is my game to win. And at this point, honestly, the game is pretty kind of just standard. It's a standard win. I guess I'll show the highlights of the upcoming of what happens next. But at this point, you're basically won. Like if you can get to this situation, it's pretty ABC in what you should be doing. If you guys do want to hear like maybe my breakdown on like my late game decisions, let me know in the comments and maybe I will do that next time. But I don't think I need to. I think I'll just play the highlights of what happens next. And yeah, guys, that is how you come back from a lost game. Remember, I don't want to hear you guys saying, "Oh, but that's because they made a mistake," bro. Doesn't matter. This is low mastered high diamond. Most of you are not this elo. They will be making mistakes like this in every single elo. Even in high master, they're still going to make mistakes. They're still going to overextend in certain ways. And you have to be ready. You have to be itemized enough. You have to be ready to punish that. You have to be ready to strike when the enemy gets overconfident, you know? It's just like boxing, it's just like fighting, it's just like any other thing in life. You have to be ready. Stay cool, stay calm, don't get tilted, and just be ready to strike when the iron's hot, you know? Punish them. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. I'll show you the rest of the highlights. And yes, remember, don't make League your life. Hit gym. Make sure you work on your skills outside of League of Legends. Make sure you become valuable as a person. And I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the game. That's me! We find those picks, bro. We find those fucking picks. We find those picks! Cool, calm and collected, bro. That's my name. Do we even fight this? Bar's low. I can't be with the rest of the team. I have to take an alternate angle. If my team's there, I have to go from here. That's Aphelios right there! That's us! Cool, calm, collected, bro. Finish them, lads. Finish them, lads. That's why we stay cool, calm, collected. Let's go! We stay cool, calm, collected, bro. We don't tilt. We play for late. Good job, lads. That's us, bro. We are in a different breed right now, bro. Let's fucking go.